Welcome to the Down and Back. We're diving deep into the stories that matter. Let's get this show on the road. All right, welcome back, everyone. We're here live at the event. We've got some great matches lined up for you. The energy here is electric. Yeah, the crowd is really into it. Absolutely, they love it. What a roll. Oh my God, incredible. Unbelievable. Yes, keep it going. Wow.
Yeah, you know what it is. Turn it up. Feel that cornhole blitz. If you came to slide or you came to smack, welcome to the Down and Back.
Nice spot, huh? Cheers to that. Cheers.
Corn dog in the house.
I can't believe he hit that. That was unbelievable. What a shot. Incredible. Welcome to ACL headquarters. Let me show you how it's done. Right, what a shot. Unbelievable from downtown. Up and drained it. Wow. That's how you take over a game. He needs to hit the airmail to stay alive. Come on, you got this. No mistakes now. Execute the play. Stay alive.
Okay, everyone, welcome back. Another edition, the Down and Back Cornhole podcast. We're going back old school. We're going to start some new stuff. Some new old stuff, maybe. We're going to go back to some of the way we started. Back to the roots of the show. Although a lot of you people are new. Start off, we weren't always live. We did do recorded podcasts or recorded shows, and you can go back in the archives on YouTube and see all of those. But we're coming back, kicking old school here. We're coming back with, we're going to do maybe 1-2 a month or possibly more. Depends what's going on. So we're going to go back some old school. We're going to do that tonight. Kick it off with one of the newest leagues this year out of Alberta. We're going to go back out west. We're going to talk with Adam Nelligan from the Badlands, which is like, is that not just an awesome name for a corner league? The Badlands. We're going to talk with him and just find out some more about Badlands and kind of some stuff. You're going to be surprised. They do a ton of stuff. Absolutely amazing. So like I said, we're going to have talk with him, but just kind of, we're going to kick this back some old school, try and get some people on to kind of talk about leagues, about different players and how they've done in tournaments, and kind of what's all going to be going on or what is going on in the cornhole world within Canada, maybe in the US, possibly internationally. We could do some more shows internationally. I think we've got some stuff lined up for that as well. So so some stuff that's going on with me. If you haven't heard in the live show this past week, I'm headed to Cleveland. Going to be doing some stuff. I've been asked to go down there. We'll kind of check out some new stuff we might be doing. So unfortunately, I will not be at the Interprovincial in Ontario. I'm really bummed to miss that with it being the first big event back in my hometown here, where everything or cornhole in Canada kind of started in this whole organized indoor kind of way. So really bummed to miss that, but really excited to get out and kind of get some new stuff to really incorporate with the live feeds up here, starting with St. John's in May. We had an awesome time in Edmonton, and like I've said on a bunch of shows, is that get into St. John's early, because this is going to sell out. I've heard we've got like 6 or 8 houses from people from just Alberta that have rented Airbnbs in St. John. So you got to make sure you got to get that computer, get those fingers going really quick, or on your phone. You got to get into this event because it's one you are not going to want to miss. So without further ado, we're going to get into our interview. But first, check out the best chicken wings ever. And now they're just put out that going to be open Good Friday, and they're going to be gilling it. They're going to have fish and chips there for Good Friday. How can you not like winging it? But check this out.
Wingin' It has over 100 wing flavors to choose from and a great burger menu too. Open for dine-in and takeout from 19 locations. Download their app or order online at winginit.ca.
Here we are, as promised. Adam here from the Badlands, because that's a perfect name for somewhere out in Alberta. It's just, you're in the Badlands in Medicine Hat.
We are in the Badlands.
Yeah, which I think it's awesome that you guys are in Medicine Hat. Well, welcome to the show, by the way. It's been so long since I did a recorded show that I forget about stuff. But yeah,
Well,
welcome to the
thanks for having
show.
me.
You guys are one of the newest leagues. Well, you've been around for like a little over a year here now, correct?
Yeah.
That I've been watching you guys doing your awesome live feeds, by the way. That you guys
we're
have.
trying to work on it a little more. We're we got a gaming tablet, but we're going to be transferring to a laptop here pretty soon, and it'll give Kaylee more options on the live feed to do more stuff with it.
Well, I think you guys are doing a great job now. So,
thanks.
We know that the cornhole was a little more in the northern part of Alberta. How did you get into cornhole?
Well, me personally, my little brother Tron, he played all the time. Not competitive or not in a league or anything. He just had boards. We'd go camping. He had boards. Him and my other brother Kaylee built boards. This was like probably 10 years ago, and it kind of just snowballed from there. There was a league that started up here in Medicine Hat, the Sun Dogs. They're part of the CCL. We played with them for a year, and then we broke off and started our own ACL club.
Yeah, and you guys have just that's all. When I was out there, there was so many people that talked about Badlands, and it was great there. So you guys league night is Monday nights.
Monday night 6:30. Yeah, every Monday. We haven't missed one in since we started in September of 2024.
Yeah, so you guys, and then so for anyone who wants to go out there and is going to go and check you out, where you at? Because I know I have family that are moving to Medicine Hat, and they're like, there's cornhole in Medicine Hat. Where's your venue at?
616 Entertainment downtown. It's real easy to find. It's one-way street, but it's double lane, parking on both sides. Monday nights, a lot of the places down there are closed, so we have pretty good parking too.
Oh, that's the best part, because you go to so many different leagues and they're in small little venues and there's no parking around. So that's awesome for that there. So you guys had a contingent come up to Edmonton for the open there, did you not?
Yeah. Well, what do you mean a contingent? Like Cam?
Cam's a good contingent.
Yeah, Cam came up. Cam was the only one from our club that came up. I was unfortunately in Mexico with my family, which I wouldn't have traded for cornhole. So,
you didn't want to be in the -17 in March?
Yeah, no, we were having fun in Mexico. So yeah, I watched a few of the live feeds and cheered them on, but yeah, it was good for them to get up there and play some cornhole. I'm glad Cam and Evan went up there to compete, and it looks like they made a little bit of a name for themselves.
Well, they had. I was able to chat with them a couple times, and they had some fun. And it's for them. I haven't had a chance to talk to them afterwards yet, but for a lot of people, going into their first ACL Open like that with that many boards, it can be a little daunting task, thinking like, oh my gosh, it's a bigger room, more boards. But I think they had a good time.
Yeah, for sure. That's all I've just heard, positive feedback.
Yeah, I can't wait to go out there, and then Matt, as I've always said to you, if you're watching, you don't need to be in Alberta in March. You can go. There's other times we can go. It's
October and May.
Yeah, when he had first said March, I'm like, really? But but no, it was a great venue that you guys. We've had all great venues out there, but it's been great. So what's some other stuff about your league that we could that people would like to know about?
Well, we're a really fun based league, so we don't push a lot of competitiveness. I mean, it does get competitive, but we're all about having fun. We have, our PPR range is anywhere between a 2 to an 8, and even like Cam's the only one pushing an 8. Everybody else is 7, 6, 5, 4. We got a bulk of our players between a 4.5 PPR and 6 PPR. So it's just a really fun night. We're very encouraging to all our players, help everybody out as much as we can, and that's what we're all about, is having fun and just playing the backyard game everybody loves, right?
Well, I think that really comes through on your live feeds. Is that the people because that's always my thing with league nights is make your league night fun, make your regionals and all the other big tournaments, make them a little more competitive. But league night is just it's time to go out, have a few performance enhancing beverages with friends, and just have a good time. Like, don't worry about the $5 you might win.
Yeah,
It's a cheap and easy night out.
Yeah, that's right. No one's getting rich playing cornhole on a league night.
No, you just because you can always tell. You can see some people to take to get their win pictures.
Yep.
They've been sitting in front of a mirror, kind of practicing putting that to get the one finger up perfectly, right? So that's not what league night's about. League night is just having fun.
Yeah, our league pictures are actually getting pretty fun. We all kind of have a pose and stuff we do, so.
Which is awesome. And then another thing we talked a bit about off air, because we know that cornhole's addicting.
Yep.
I've now, this afternoon here, you take addicting to cornhole a little further. You now have a game on your website that all my time will be spent playing that now, trying to get on that leaderboard.
Yeah, that's awesome. So let me tell you a little story about that, Doug. We had a website going, and we couldn't get it to go. Kaylee tried everything he could. We had the domain name. He had everything set. Parameters were good, but we just couldn't get it to load. Every time you went to it online to try to find it, it would just say 404 or something, error, and retry. So we gave it to our sponsors. Our main sponsor, Source Select Marketing. They've been awesome for us. They do marketing, they do websites and stuff. So we gave them our website. We said, you know what, fix up our website. We'll pay you when you're all done. And about a month later, they come back to us with this website that was just unreal. Like, we couldn't imagine it being any better than it is. And then to boot, Arif, the programmer, says, here, I want to show you guys a little surprise I did. And he scrolled down and showed us the mini game, and we were just blown away by it. We're pretty excited that people get to play that.
Well, yeah, and I think that's, again, we talk about fun, and that's just the one little added extra, because like I said, there's so many people I'll come across that might suck the fun out of it. And then I think Alberta as a whole has brought fun back for cornhole, at least for me when I go out there, is because you guys are all fantastic, right, to deal with. But yeah, you guys with Badlands, I really need to get the Medicine Hat. Like, I was talking to some of the other guys. I'm like, bring me out for a provincial or something like that. I'll come out and I'll have some fun with you guys.
Yeah, sounds good. We'll gladly take you.
Well, because that's the other thing is I want to talk to you about cornhole as a whole in Alberta, especially with the ACL clubs, is that you guys support each other so much that it's unlike. I've seen it in some of the other provinces, but you guys out there's so many times I see like a league night where, we all know that Mr. Von Cleef just goes anywhere cornhole's played, but
yeah, he does.
There's so many league nights where you guys, your guys from your club will be up north with some of the other stuff, but it's just you guys just support each other.
Yeah. So today, for an example, there's 60 playing in Strathmore this afternoon at Mad Hatters, and 11 of them are from Brooks. Yeah.
I was able to do a little bit of video from them, and it's like they had almost 50 people signed up by the Saturday.
Yeah, that's awesome,
right? Which is great. And you mentioned Brooks, that they're all close. You guys are kind of all close, and it's so nice just to be able to see guys, clubs support each other like that. There's no, I don't want to say infighting, but just no kind of battle with, I need these players, you need those players. It's you guys are just great.
We're all cohesive together. That's one thing that we've actually found with the cornhole community in Alberta. Like, I've never traveled outside Alberta to play cornhole other than the one time, twice in the States. And our Alberta community is just so welcoming.
Yeah, and it's kind of what the lead come down, because it started. really the first kind of ones I've got to see from Alberta was Rob and Craig.
Yeah.
Right. To see them and just kind of the way that they've really kind of shown off Alberta to the rest of the country as they've went and traveled. Right.
Yeah,
because
definitely.
they're always showing kind of off the different like Alberta jerseys that they have and that, but it's really just a welcoming community.
Very much so. Yeah, I agree with you.
So just trying to think, because that's what these shows are. It's just winging it. Because I don't have when I have questions, they're just whatever. But it's just the winging it stuff. But just because we had kind of talked a little before, even though I was just kind of a message, just kind of what we wanted to kind of bring up. But you guys we kind of talked a little bit more like Alberta as a whole, but just because you guys are all so new at this game, right? All of the leagues are so new, and you guys are kind of bringing so much new stuff you can do, like with David doing the free free entry if you go and register early, you get a chance.
Registered before noon on Sunday or on Saturday or whatever it is, to get a free night, free game.
So then, do you guys do anything then at your league nights then for like a little extra?
Well, no, we don't do stuff like that, but we do mini draws in the middle. Like, we have other sponsors that help us out. We have Antonio's Pizza and Donair. We give away a $10 gift card in between the round robin and the playoffs, and then we have a $10 gift card to Tim Hortons, and then we give away every once in a while. We'll give away a free night of cornhole from us, but we've had Big Macs and stuff we've given away from McDonald's. So whatever people are giving us, then we give it away, right?
Yep. It sounds like all your food is like set up perfect for cornhole, because we're all not in that athletic body that we take care of ourselves at cornhole, right?
Yeah,
so
that's right.
It's just been fun. So you guys go in the Monday nights. What's kind of been do you have any of the bigger names that kind of come down to play with you guys at times?
So on holiday Mondays, we run an afternoon instead of an evening, and it seems like the bigger names will come out and play with us, right? Like Peter Gunn's been down, and Rob Aries been down a few times. David comes down quite often on the holiday Mondays. Craig was down our first night of league way back in September of 2024. Craig and Rob both came down to check it out. Aaron's been down lots. So like we see more out of towners coming to play with us on holiday Mondays, because we start at 1:30 in the afternoon instead of 6:30, and we have that freedom at our venue because they're actually closed on Mondays and we get the whole building. So because they also have axe throwing, and they have pool tables, and they have virtual reality headsets, and they have party rooms and stuff like that. So it's quite a cool space.
Which I think that's perfect for a cornhole setup, because there's so many times where we're at venues where we're the only thing there, and I've seen where there's some league nights you go to where there is other stuff going on at a bar or in a restaurant or something out there, where people the interest gets piqued as they walk by. They're like, okay, what's going on with that? So it can bring in some new players. Yeah,
for sure. So we have all of our boards. We have 12 sets of boards displayed right in 616. We hung them on the wall on floor flanges with 1-inch metal pipe, so they're all hanging on display. Everybody can see the sponsors on our boards, and Badlands on every boards, right? So I think that's one thing good for the community. Everybody talks about us in the community, the Badlands, and they like a lot of people know that there is 2 cornhole clubs in Medicine Hat, and which is good because I don't know, we get quite competitive with the other club, even though we don't play with the other club much. There was a little bit of a heated rivalry there when we first started our club up, and there was some bad blood there, but hopefully we'll get past it here in the near future.
And that's always my one thing is that cornhole is just fun. Right. Yeah. So it's league nights are 1 night a week. There's 7 nights in a week. If you have the more people play cornhole, the better it's going to be for everybody.
Yeah, that's right.
Which is thing that some people just kind of don't see much. So you talk sponsors. You've kind of said a couple of them here. Do you have any other sponsors that you'd want to shout out here?
Well, we got, I'll just shout them all out. We got Renew Paint and Repair. We got Southwest Auto Repair. We have Scotia McLeod, or they're an investment company, Scotia Health Wellness. Scotia Wealth Management, sorry. We got, Source Select is our big one. They do a lot for us. And Jason Cave, Remax Realty. We got Design Flooring Center here in Medicine Hat. I think they're stretched out into Calgary too. They got a few stores. Butters Oilfield Consulting. He was a sponsor for us right off the get-go too. So Jag Flow Components. He's in the oil field also. So yeah, we got a few oil sponsors, some a realtor and flooring store and a painting company, and so yeah, we got a mixed bag of stuff happening here.
So, and I know you guys just aren't league, because you guys do a lot of stuff in the community as well. So like with some other tournaments and stuff that you guys do.
Last year we ran a charity tournament for the Santa Claus Fund. Santa Claus Fund here in Medicine Hat, they collect toys for children that are less fortunate to get toys over Christmas. Toys and cash donations. They do a big a biker run, the toy run every year, and all the people with bikes get together and rally and donate and whatnot. So we decided we were going to do a charity tournament at Ribfest last summer, which we're going to do again this year too. We had a lot of interest. People come by and seen us. Friday night we played bags on the bridge, we called it. They closed down Finley Bridge. It's a bridge that was built in 1908, an old steel girder bridge that they've redone, and we had to play lengthwise because it's not wide enough to play widthwise, which was pretty cool. So we had 6 sets of boards out on the bridge, and we played under the lights because there's lights on the bridge. We played at nighttime right over the South Saskatchewan River. And then so like, I mean, this year we're going to be running all the software for the Alberta Summer Games in Bow Island. That's Thursday, July 9th. There's 5 different tiers. It goes by age. The age tiers are up to 14, 14 to 17, 17 to 25, 25 through 55, and then 55 plus. It's all double. Bring your own partner. And then we're going to do the next one would be, well, I guess Ribfest. Ribfest will be the next one after that. No, sorry, Cornstalk in Tabor. So they do like a Woodstock thing out in Tabor, Alberta, and they call it Cornstalk. It's put on by Spider Entertainment. This year they got performers like Colin James and Streetheart, Sass Jordan, Harlequin, Honeymoon Suite, Big Wreck, just to name a few. And it's like a 3-day music festival. Well, Spider Entertainment wants us to run a 48-team tournament because the bands don't get going until about 5 o'clock at night, and they play till about midnight every night. So there's a big field, lots of campers. There was over 3,000 people there last year, so they want us to run a 48-team tournament to keep people going on Saturday, because usually by Saturday people are petering out from the Thursday night and Friday night of bands and parties, right? So yeah, we're going to be looking into doing that, and then and then Ribfest again. That's August 14th and 15th. We'll do bags on the bridge again, and then we're going to do that charity tournament for the Santa Claus Fund. And like 100% of our of everything from a tournament goes to the Santa Claus Fund. We didn't keep a dime last year. Then we had other people coming to donate, because one of our sponsors, Renew Paint and Repair, donated a flat top grill, Blackstone, big 36-inch grill. And anybody who came by with a toy or a cash donation also got put into the draw for that grill, as well as the contestants that played in the tournament. And then we have we got a reach out from the Alberta, well, not the Alberta, the Canada Special Olympics, which is happening here in Medicine Hat. So that's Sunday, the 16th of August. is the closing ceremonies, and they want it to be a really fun day for everybody. So we're going to go set up 4 sets of boards, and they're going to provide us with a tent and chairs and tables and whatnot, so that people can come out and throw before the ceremony starts. I think the ceremony is at 2 in the afternoon. They want to set up by 10, just so there's going to be like food trucks and other vendors and stuff there, and they just want fun things for people to do on the closing day, because there's like 1,200. I got it written down here. We got 1,700 athletes coming, 1,500 volunteers. There's 10 different sports categories. They expect 3,500 spectators, and it's from all of Canada, athletes from all over Canada.
Well, I think you guys have it kind of down. I think you guys are set up perfectly, because I've always thought that, you know, with our cornhole clubs, there's some that kind of want to just kind of keep it in ourselves and not kind of reach out a bit. But I think you guys have it perfect, because, you know, like the music festivals, we've all been to them, and there's times where you got downtime, or maybe you don't want to play cornhole. And I know from being involved with and helping in backstage of stuff with my cousin's music show that he does.
Yeah.
All of those bands all play cornhole as well. We don't know that, but they're in their bus. They got cornhole in their bus, right? So I think it's perfect for a music festival.
That's awesome.
And then you talk about the Special Olympics. I think, and I kind of heard some people talk back 2018 when I was down at Worlds about trying to get cornhole in the Special Olympics, because I think that would be a perfect sport.
It would be
for the Special Olympics, right? So I think you guys are kind of probably helping kind of get our foot in that door here in Canada with that. But
let's hope. That'd be awesome to see it in Special Olympics.
Well, exactly, yeah, and especially with the Alberta games that you have there, that getting those we can get those young people playing the game, because we've kind of seen some other people that try to be younger with schools, is that cornhole is a family game. The whole family can play it, right? No matter if the young kids right to the grandparents. So I think it's a whole family fun thing. So I think you guys have got it set up perfectly. I think so.
We're trying. We're trying to spread the good word of cornhole in Southern Alberta.
Well, I think you guys are the new breed coming in. I think you guys are going to be doing some great. I want to thank you for coming on here and talk, because I know we're going to be talking more. This is not the last time you're going to be coming on here, and we're going to be getting Cam to come on next time too, because he said he doesn't talk, but we know that he talks.
No, he's a talker. So listen, let me tell you about our cornhole league.
Okay.
It's not a one-person show. I applaud Aaron for doing what he does, because I don't know how he does it all by himself, because it seems like we're super busy with everything we do. Like, I do a lot of this kind of stuff and a lot of computer work and setting up the games and whatnot. And then, Cam and his wife, they usually run the front when people are registering. They're taking cash. They're giving out, airmail tickets and last man standing tickets and stuff like that. And then like Kaylee runs all the software and stuff for our live feed. He gets in there, gets it all set up, gets the cameras going, and gets it loaded on Facebook. And then we've recently brought in Nicole, and Nicole's doing most of our Facebook posting now too. So because it's a lot when you're making posters and you're planning events and you're on the phone with people and you're messaging, and it takes a town to help you out. So I'm really glad we have the support here, and I know other people in our league would help us out if we asked, but it seems to be running pretty good. So
well, I have to say, I am jealous of all the help that you have, because I know what it's like just doing live feed stuff and trying to put Facebook posts out there with doing this here with the show. So, like I said, I think you guys have it down. Like, you guys got a great group of people there. I cannot wait to get out and maybe come out for one of your league nights, because I got family out there, and there's some unofficial plans that are in the work for maybe me to make an Alberta tour there, which I think would be absolutely awesome for me to do. So,
well, if you make it on if you make it May long weekend Monday, we play in the afternoon, and then we'll have some out of towners coming to play, and then the next holiday, I guess, would be October, Thanksgiving weekend, And then Remembrance Day. Well, Remembrance Day fell on a Monday, the one last year, but it didn't this year. And then this year was Family Day again. So Family Day is middle of February for Alberta.
Well, I may have to make it for the October one.
Yeah.
Because May I might be getting a little bit ready for little prep for St. John's coming up there.
Sure.
But yeah, so hopefully maybe October I might make my way out to out west again. But again, this is not the last time you're going to be on here. I'm going to get you on because I've got some plans for the west and to kind of help you guys out, or because you guys have, like we kind of talked off here to start off with, the West has been very kind to me in the last couple of weeks after Edmonton. The amount of people that go up there that just kind of stopped me, talked, and I love talking to new people, even though I have no clue who some of you are. But it's fun, and you guys really, because it's usually for me this point the cornhole season gets a little long, but you guys kind of give me I say you guys, all of Alberta kind of give me the push to keep going here. So
the spark and the itch to get back out on the boards, hey?
Well, I don't know. My zero PPR says not, but that's how much time I've had to be able to play. I was kind of betting some people in Alberta. I was like, bet you my PPR is lower than yours. And they're like, oh no, mine's only like a 2. And I was like, got you beat. I'm a 0. But
you haven't played at all this year.
I with other stuff outside of cornhole, I haven't had a chance to play an actual ACL league night. So
okay.
I'm thinking I might be able to get out this week. Hopefully, I'm not sure yet.
Well,
but
fingers crossed for you, buddy.
Oh yeah, but I have too much. I'm a better talker. Okay, your game, you need to be able to give points for someone throwing a corn dog, a short bag. Then I've got high score every single time. But
that's awesome. A corn dog, I love that.
Yeah. So again, we're not done here yet. We're gonna have you back on and hope most success for you, because you guys got a lot going on, and we're going to be hearing a lot from Badlands. Make sure you're checking out the game online and their live feeds on Monday nights. And just good luck the rest of the season, and thanks for coming on.
Thank you, Doug, and have fun in Cleveland.
I'll try to. I know it's a twist my arm to go, but it's we're going to try to have some fun.
There you go.
Okay. Again, thanks for coming on and doing this. And we'll be seeing you some very, very soon.
Sounds good. You have yourself a good evening.
I want to thank Adam for coming on and talking. As I told you off the top, are they not doing like a whole bunch of amazing stuff? You know, with the Alberta Summer Games, with the Special Olympic stuff that they're going to be involved in, plus all those other stuff. Like I may want to go out for Cornstalk. That sounds like it's going to be a good time. A lot of cornhole being played. So go and check them out and check out that game. It's too addicting. Corn dogs do not score points, so I got try and beat my high score 16. I'm not even on the leaderboard yet. I'm still working on it. Got the phone here. I'm ready to play it. Can't stop. So go and check them out on all of their socials. All of that info down below in the in either the comments on Facebook or on YouTube in the description. Go and check them out. Adam, Cam's a little camera shy, but he's kind of a good guy too. Go and check them out. So that's it for this first show back, doing a recording show. There might be another one coming out here very, very soon. Trust me. The show gets addicting. Not just for you watching, for me doing it too. So there's that. And of course, can't do it with all the sponsors. And they're all going across. I got to go. They're going this way. I got to remember we're flipped here. Check out, as we said, Winging It. They got the Good Friday stuff going on. They've got the new menu going on. Go over and check them out, because they are some of the biggest supporters in cornhole in Canada. You've got to make sure you're going to get to your local Winging It. Tell them that they need some more. They need a corn dog. just play the wings with one on the side. You know what I mean? Yeah, go and check them out. JC Cornhole, as always, Jamie does some fantastic boards. Yeah, go and check him out. He'll whatever you need to do, he'll do it. Just if you tell him that I sent you, he may charge you like a couple dollars more just because it's me. But still, no, he won't. He does fantastic work. Check him out, as well as Corn Dudes. Mine are just over there because I've been wearing them all day. They're my go-to shoes now. Go and check Pierre and the staff out over there at Corn Dogs. They will Corn Dudes. You don't want corn dogs, you want Corn Dudes. Check them out, and he'll set you up with whatever you want on the shoes. He'll put on the shoes. Even check out his website, because I think there is some old stock that's left that they're trying to get out with the old, in with the new. Go and check them out. And then, of course, I got to look over here. Graham and TJ over at East Coast Cornhole, they've got some awesome stuff. There's some new stuff going to be coming out soon. You're going to want to watch that. Watch for that. It's some new, fantastic stuff. If not, order number 1. Jersey number 1 is the one you want to have. It's the one everyone wants to have. The St. John's scene with that down and back logo right in the middle. That's the one you want. And of course, because they're not being thrown, check out titanbags.com. Go and get them. Message Candy. Candy loves getting messages. So message Candy, get yourself some Titan bags, and throw absolutely, if you throw the Devastators, yes, but also the new Hellbenders, they are absolutely corn dug proof. Absolutely, you won't throw them. Everything is in the hole. Trust me. So yeah. So with that, I am out. Have yourselves some great time. Make sure you're checking out all the live shows I do with Donnie. We have some fun. If you become a subscriber of the show over on Facebook, it's a very nominal fee for a year. We do some hangouts outside of that. That's not recorded. You can say whatever you want. Let's go. Check it out. And even if you're a subscriber, you may even get invited to one of the after show hangs. They get a little crazy. Not just saying. You want to check them out. So yeah, so help that there out. But also make sure you're liking and sharing, following on Facebook, like, share, subscribe over on YouTube. Subscribing on YouTube is free. Subscribing on Facebook, a little nominal fee, but it helps everything out to me be able to do a little bit more with the show, and maybe go out and visit some people, and maybe even do some more stuff like I did with the fine folks over at Mad Hatters on the weekend here. A little live looking at their league, a little talk to the people, do a little draw, whatever. I'm here for the people. This show does not happen without you, the cornhole players. So with that, go with your league night, have fun, don't worry about payouts, throw everything in the hole, because do what I don't. Try and beat my PPR of 0 right now. I'm hoping to get into some league soon and beat my 16 on the Badlands game. See ya.